Well, everybody, we're going to start this day off. It's Friday, September the 2nd. And as you know, Monday coming up is going to be a holiday for us all, or for most of us. Well, unless you're in prison, you know, or in a nursing home, which is prison. Might as well be, you know. You're not going to be celebrating any Labor Days, Memorial Days, 4th of July. You're going to be celebrating much of nothing. Jill might give you an extra piece of some green slimy bologna though for dinner if you really, if you really are into that kind of thing. Some cheese on it. Now, so I'm going to say that what the hey Dave, yeah, I thought we should discuss people's Fourth Amendment rights today. Because it seems as though our own government, which is domestic, by the way, not foreign, um, they have a bad habit of violating our constitutional rights. I think we should discuss them. Here's my honey, honey, honey. I love honey with more honey and more honey on it. Are we gassy today, honey? If we are, I brought some anti-gassy pills for us. Because my stomach's been tore up since I got back, and I think I don't know, maybe the difference in the water. I don't think I drank any water other than bottled water, so I don't think it's that. Oh, thank you, Dave Gorman. Yeah, maybe we'll get some people in here want to talk about our constitutional rights today. I just thought Fourth Amendment was a good one to bring up. I should have started with the first, and then every day go all the way one to the other. Um, Actually, I'm kind of interested in the 14th. The 14th is a really good one that says that we don't have to tag and license our vehicles, I believe, um, unless we're driving our vehicle for commercial use, as long as it's considered traveling. When you get in your car, you go to the grocery store, you're traveling. See, so since you're not supposed to have to license and registration a vehicle under those circumstances. Yeah, I figured you was, honey, because I was. Every time you're gassy, I'm usually gassy. I don't know how that gas trail. Maybe they got a pipeline, honey, from your booty to mine, because me and honey's both usually gassy at the same time. So I think they're running a pipeline from honey's Canada booty over down here to my Oklahoma booty. Yes, yes, that the fourth is the one that protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures by the government. Now, when they searched me, that was what I consider an unreasonable search and seizure. Here's why. Facts proven, due to the facts, my name was not on the search warrant. They had no reason to want to search me, right? I wasn't parked on the address of the property that was typed on said search warrant. Hey, Christian. And so, therefore, I would say that that's an unreasonable search and seizure, right? In my case, not always. I mean, now if the cops walk up to your car window and they pull you over because you got a license plate light bulb burn out, but they come up to talk to you and they smell marijuana in your car, now see, that could give them a reason to search you. But see, they didn't have that reason due to the fact that I wasn't smoking any marijuana. In fact, I was standing right outside my camper, you know, on someone else's property. I wasn't, like I said, I was not on the address listed on that search warrant. My name was not on that search warrant. The only name called out on the search warrant by the police was the renter. Okay. And in which case, he had legal rights to be in there because I had a lease agreement written out with the renter giving him permission to rent my property, for fee. So that all should have cleared me. But because this person, being who he was, they decided that they wanted to say that I was using my property to operate a drug business, right? Oh, and then they wanted to say the reason they tore down all my security cameras that I'd put up actually back in 2015, that these so-called these security cameras, they said were put there to protect this said drug business. Although once I rented that property to this renter, I never went back inside the property. Never. I never went back inside the place. So I don't know how I could have had anything that would have been, reasonable during their search and seizure. But they also used excessive force. I got to figure out where that one's going to come in at. I think it does under one of these amendments. I've just got to figure out which one it comes in under. No, I'm preparing I'm going to start preparing a court case for a lawsuit, and I'm going to use our Constitution to win it. Because they haven't said yes or no yet on my thing. So I went to court, Dave. Okay. And the court, matter of fact, here I'm gonna drop the link in case you want to come up. Um, I had filed a motion against the state of Arkansas, right? Now, I could understand. I'm thinking what they were trying to do was plea bargain me on my motion. You can't plea bargain somebody on a motion. But that's what they attempted to do. And I said, no, 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 no. And that's exactly what I said. And then my lawyer, he knew I was fixing to get rowdy. He was trying to hurry up and get me the hell out of there. He knew I was fixing to have a nice 2-hour discussion with the judge and take up a couple more hours of her court time. Anyway, so what it boiled down to, this is a judge that I always send her to get her law books out, right? Due to the fact that I fight the court using the laws that were written to protect us. Well, so when I go in her courtroom, she has to go pull a law book out, and that's no lie. So she asked for some time, the judge did, to review my motion, so she could have time to go look it over. I think what she spotted on there finally was my FOIA that I turned in as my evidence against them that property is mine, belonged to me, nobody but me, right? So, and I think she's going to go research that FOIA that I know that judge has never seen in her life, never, 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 never. So I believe that because I'm probably gonna end up having to represent myself because these lawyers, they're pieces of shit. They're never gonna stand up and say anything to help you. They just want to get in there and get it done, get it out. Okay, got you, Princess. Go ahead and you turn it off if you want to. Okay, hang on, I'm bringing y'all in. Um, uh, okay. Jose's in the basement, by the way. I thought I'd let you get your say in first.
Oh, you can bring him up. I'm not worried about Jose. We're cool.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was going to had something important to add to the Constitution stuff.
No,
Jose,
hey, how you
we're not
doing?
fighting. So you can,
yeah, yeah. Well, and your hair's beautiful today, by the way.
Hey,
Really
someone
is.
wants
No,
to say hi.
I love your hair. I wish mine was thick like yours
Good
and not
morning.
just
Hello.
baby paper thin. I have the
Oh,
most
there.
horrible hair. I'm gonna steal Jose's hair, make him grow it out, and then I'm gonna cut it all off and glue it on my head. Jose's got nice hair.
Hey, Dave Gorman, what's up, fucker?
Hey, y'all, this is Sunshine. Good morning.
Hey, Sunshine, what's happening?
Just waking up, girl.
Good
So
morning,
Jose's like a
sunshine.
fucking boomerang, huh? He come right back.
Yep, that's all right, though.
He got a boomerang in his butt.
Yep, he needed to come home.
He did. I'm glad he's there with you.
Good morning, Michelle and Rodders and Beckers. And
Tried to leave.
They don't want me to leave.
what are you making us some good homemade biscuits for breakfast, sunshine? I'm hungry.
Sunshine.
It does sound
They
good.
said, "Are you making some what was it called again?
Biscuit,
Homemade biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits."
gravy, biscuits. Beckers. Big, black, beautiful ass. Good morning, honey, O-Face.
Yes, honey, she sure is. Sunshine's a very nice lady. I'd
Shouldn't
go
have to
meet
be
her
to
if
put up with
Jose wasn't there.
She'd have to
Jose
be
would want
with
to take all
people.
the attention away, so I couldn't talk to her. So
Yeah, she don't care. She is pretty cool. She's too cool for Hoser, that's for sure.
yeah. Yeah, Jose says that you all are going to be possibly moving out to what is that? God bless. That
South
freaking beach,
Carolina?
South Carolina, yeah. And I was asking if y'all were going to be close to the beach. If you was, I'd probably find a reason to come visit you then. I love the beach and the ocean.
Well, you know, Amber and Buddy or Eddie live in North Carolina, so you could do like a whole combo trip.
My sister's got a house I can go stay in North Carolina. Probably may not be too far from Eddie. I don't remember
Oh,
what little town it's in.
My
Hey,
niece
remember
and
Eddie
nephew
doesn't
has
have
one in Carolina.
running water. He don't
So,
have hot water.
yeah, but you know, Jose, see, I don't care about water. If I want water, I'll go down to a. There evidently there's a lot of water around there, from what I've been told. I will go down there, jump in that water, take me a bath, put some shampoo in my hair, wash my hair. Yeah, I'll be all clean time I come up out of that water.
You really don't want to go in those waters. It's
Why?
bacteria infested.
Is there alligators in there or big
Uh,
hogs? What's
North
in there?
Carolina, near Charlotte.
Carlos, can't you just come in and say good morning? You don't have to say Sam's pulling his pecker again.
Sam was actually Carlos, and good morning, by the way. Sam was actually over there. Listen to this now, arguing with Shady's live stream that wasn't
I
even
know.
live.
Did you hear
It,
him? That was so
and
stupid.
it wasn't even live. Okay, it was just redoing it, whatever. And he was over there trying to say she didn't have anybody in there because I just went and looked, and it wasn't even it wasn't a live stream.
Yeah, Evan and I were in there. Oh, there's the Wicked Witch of the
It
North.
probably
See,
was
you let
before I got
anybody
there,
in here.
but it wasn't when I went over there. When he was saying this, it wasn't. It's what I'm trying to say. It
Gotcha.
may have been prior to that.
Morning, Witchy Poo.
I had to go out and feed my dogs and my kitty cats and my little baby pussy here.
Buff is out. She has been traveling.
Look,
She's done.
cat switcheroo again. And this one's
Aw,
little. Look how tiny.
that's so
Barely fits in my
adorable.
hand.
Look at that little kitty.
Uh-huh. And I don't think it's more than a couple weeks old, but I'm taking care of it. Look at that little fat belly. He's not starving. And this cat does not even have fleas. All cats are born with fleas, but the mama was gone from this one. They get them
We're
from the
not
Uh,
mama,
born with them,
you know.
Stella.
can you squeeze it any harder?
So I'm trying to make it poop, Jose. Leave me alone. I don't finger train mine. I just
That was
squeeze their belly and
Stella
make them poop.
and
No,
Nikki.
I'm just kidding.
What, Hoser?
No, Sunshine wanted to know whose voices were they.
Oh.
Oh, Sunshine, I'm Stella, and the sexy voice you're hearing is Princess Nikki.
And don't believe anything Hoser said about me, Sunshine. It's not true. I am a nice person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I did. Look. Look in the ears, how clean.
Aw.
I'm not kidding, how clean they are. They're just clean. Oops, where's it at? See, they're clean. No bad stuff. Nothing. There you go, honey. Ears checked. Okay. Anything else?
Honey.
All right,
Chicky.
y'all.
Look, honey, we're not vets. We just play them on YouTube.
Yes. Of course.
Gotcha.
Still, if I have to see one more video about Meth Mac and his fucking dogs, man, it's like, bruh, you're not convincing anybody. We heard you hit the fucking dog. We heard it. Stop. We know you don't walk
Yeah,
the
I
dog.
know. And I can't figure out why he did that. Well, I can't never
Hey,
figure out why people
He
do
said he was gonna
anything.
give me $100 and never did.
I saw
That
that,
motherfucker
Jose. I saw that.
Well, we need to hold his feet to the fire, Jose. He gets his check. Got his check. He's got
I
money.
got a
Let's
screenshot of
hold.
it, Moser.
Mad Mac needs to pay Jose the $100 he promised him.
Meth Mac, yes, he does.
Feet to the fire.
He did. I got a screenshot of it, fucker. He was in there trolling Jose. I don't troll. But yeah, he promised Jose $100. I've seen it.
Okay, and you can send it to me and I can put it on my community page.
He's a fucking piece of shit. I will. Send it to you.
Yeah.
But he owes Jose $100 fucking dollars. I wouldn't let him come back in your chat, Jose, until he fucking pays it.
Good morning, Guardian.
You want me to make you a wanted poster, Jose, with
Okay.
$100
Speaking of wanted posters, Nikki, you do know that there's a $500 bounty out for my channel.
Wow, that's it?
Yeah, but it's from Sam, who doesn't have $500.
Oh, okay. Sam's got a bounty. It's like, bitch, I
Right.
need to see the cash.
Yeah, for whoever takes my channel down, he's going to give him $500. But I'm wondering where he's going to get the $500.
Yeah, his Pornhub channel.
Well, I
Wait,
thought maybe Mr. King was going to back him on that.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
trying to figure
put him-
out who this lady is that Sam is going to propose to.
Oh, Shady. You know Shady. Hoser. She's in this Sam's area. Her and her mom.
And Sam
It's
said
more
he
like
didn't-
stalking the
Sam
lady.
said he loves her. You know, ever since he slapped his dick on top of her head, he's been in love with her.
To you too, Stella. Remember? He proposed to you.
Yeah, but I threw up and puked and gagged and pulled my lungs and my stomach out from out of my throat, and I got rid of it. Believe me.
So that was a no from you.
Yes, ma'am.
He says he has a fans only, honey. I've never looked, to be honest with you. I've seen enough naked Sam to last me a lifetime. I can't even look at hot dogs or Pringles without fucking cringing. So yeah, I'm good.
Same here. I used to eat hot dogs nearly every day until you know.
Yeah. Well, I was on vacay and somebody said, "Oh, let's have hot dogs." I'm like, bleh. No, I can't do hot dogs. And they're like, "Why not?" And I showed them, and nobody had hot dogs.
I don't blame them.
Okay. I'm like, you got to see this guy deep throat a fucking hot dog.
To me, that's kind of gay.
Hey, Lynn.
Yeah.
Now I've got PTSD from watching Sam deep throat a hot dog.
I know,
Yes,
right?
Lynn, I do. Thank you.
I know, right? It's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so
But
afraid of hot dogs?
Here's what's
This guy
funny.
on YouTube.
I kept telling everybody for months he would come sit in my basement and deep throat hot dogs. And he would lie and say, I didn't do that. Prove I did that. I didn't do that. And then he went and proved it himself.
Yeah. Good morning, Lindsay. It's good to see you, my love.
That was true. I was working for Joe Exotics. Uncle Trucker, too bad he's not alive to verify that. They wouldn't let Chaplin because they feared that the animals might get to her. I'm like, it's kind of hard for them to get to her if she's on the outside of the exhibit.
I've seen a lab that was a tiger's friend, so doesn't necessarily mean that they would hurt Chaplin, but yeah, that's
Yeah. I worked for him 10 months, but I never saw him abuse or hurt his animals. But his
Were you there when that chick lost her arm?
no, I was not there. That must have happened before I was there or after I was there, but I never did see. I guess he got rid of her.
No, they didn't do anything with the cat. I mean, they're all
No,
been relocated. All the cats that were at Joe's have been relocated. There were months where they couldn't talk about them and stuff. But yeah, I follow the account online and they have three of the
Didn't that lady buy that or something, Nikki? There was
Carol
that
Baskin.
lady.
No, she did not.
She didn't? Okay.
No,
Because I didn't.
some
I
other
saw the
guy
movie,
took
you know.
over. Some other guy took
no.
over the cats there, and the
Mhm.
court eventually seized the cats because they were not being properly taken care of. And
Well,
now
I
they're
know that
out in
lady
the
kept
free
trying to
home.
take. She was trying to buy them or something. Some lady was
She was a fucking lunatic, but
exactly.
He had like a strict binder that he went through, and a lot of his employees, which were felons, weren't following through. And what I realized when I was working there is that he was having a hell of a time with his employees because his employees would underfeed these animals. And one day I witnessed them giving water to, or not water, but like dish Dawn dish soap to the hyenas. And I told Joe about it, and he said, "Really? Yeah."
yeah, I don't think people should keep cats like that in captivity. I went to Vegas and I got to see Siegfried and Roy before their show ended out there. And those cats were well taken care of and stuff. And you could just tell they were not happy. If people would just leave them alone and let them live out, free, I would prefer that. But I used to deliver for DHL over in Tampa. And I used to go to this house and they had jaguars and all that kind of stuff. And it took everything I had not to let them fucking cats go.
Now, when the park closes, he did let some of the animals like loose in within the park, obviously, to get their exercise.
Oh, cool.
But he wouldn't let the most dangerous animals that he felt was dangerous loose.
Hubby.
Hey, Evie, good morning.
But hey, can I talk to you later?
Yeah, bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Jose. Sunshine must have cooked breakfast.
I
Food is the
know,
only thing
right?
that'll tear Jose away from YouTube.
Really, exactly. Food. Jose's like, bye, fuckers.
Yeah, he don't want to have to share with me.
Or me. Oh, so
Yeah,
I
give
missed
them
it
lights up.
yesterday, Stell. I
Well,
missed it yesterday. Did you get your guns?
oh no, because the judge, she always has to go pull her law book out and study whatever I bring into her court, right? And so the judge asked for some time to look my motion over. I think she spotted the part on the motion that showed my FOIA. And I think, see, that judge has never looked at that FOIA. She has no idea what's in that FOIA. And if she would have made a decision without looking at that FOIA, I was going to ask her, how can you make a decision when you haven't even looked at the FOIA? See, because I'm standing there in the courtroom waving my hand at the judge like you're in school, raising your hand to ask for permission to speak. But she was looking at the motion, and my lawyer, he was kind of giving me that look, and I said okay, and I put my hand down. He knew what I was going to do.
Well, no, but that's good that she's gonna. So you're gonna reschedule and go back? Is
No,
that?
she's going to call the my lawyer when
Oh,
after
okay.
she
I
gets a
got you.
chance to look it over, and I don't know if I'm going to have to go back. I don't know. I got to stay prepared to be able to leave and go back, if I need to go back at a moment's notion. But you know and
Right.
well, when I talked to my lawyer, they try to work shit out before you get in front of the judge, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Because
they
that
tried to
takes
get
time.
they tried to offer me what I would call a plea bargain, and I'm the one with the motion filed against the state. They can't do that. Here's what they offered: to give me back all of my property, except my guns. I said, oh, no, 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 no. I'm serious. This is the way I am too. No, 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 no. I want all of
All
my
of it.
property back,
There
every
is no
bit of it.
negotiation. I want it fucking all.
Yep. And the judge was going through the stuff, and she was looking at all the original bills of sale for the guns, showing that they're my guns, where I bought them, they're in my name, the serial numbers, the whole 9 yards. And then she got down to the bottom where she saw that FOIA. That's when she said she needed some time to look this over.
Good
And
for
she'll
her.
go pull out 20 law books. She's thorough. She really is. And if there's a
I would
loophole
rather
in
have
there I
one like
missed,
that. I'd
she may
rather have
find
one.
it.
I'd rather have one like that than one that don't even care,
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. But if I'd had one of those two men judges, they would have just went in there and told me, "I'll give her stuff and let it go." But this lady's, she's her daddy had died, and she got plopped in his seat when he died and was no longer a judge. Had to have a judge, and so she took over her daddy's seat on the judge's bench. Right.
Yeah. Hey, Shady.
That's how she got in there. But
Gotcha.
anyway, so the judge is looking it over, doing her research, pulling her law books, and I figure it's going to be. I came on back to Oklahoma because Monday's a holiday. I knew she wasn't going to do it today. Monday's going to be a holiday, so she's not even going to get to it until sometime next week, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so I decided to come on back, and Shady, I was laughing my ass off this morning, girl.
I
Sam
know.
was over there
Yeah.
narrating your stream.
Yeah. He's all hopped up on Shady today. It's fucking hilarious. He's like, I can fix your horn. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, I wouldn't let you fix my fucking shit bucket. Get away from me, you
Do
scumbag.
you know the only reason he needs the horn is because when he lets his dog illegally run on federal property without being leashed where it should be, he has to blow the horn to call the dog. And I mean, he keeps blowing it. Just I know it aggravates whoever's parked around him to death. He will sit and beat that horn till he won't get out and go walk his fat ass and go get his dog. He will beat that horn till that dog comes and jumps in the vehicle.
Okay, not to defend Sam, but you know that motherfucker can't walk, don't you? I mean,
Then he should have it on a leash out there walking it.
But he can't walk the dog. He cannot walk. I mean, I'm telling you, he is so overweight and so fucked up in his hip. He cannot walk. I've seen when they wanted to frisk him to get out of the fucking car, it took everything he had to stand himself up and get out of that fucking car.
And I've seen him when he gets out and he goes to get back in, he can't even breathe.
Right. And he's like hobbling and everything. So I cannot say that about Sam as far as walking his dog. I get that he's not able to walk, mister. I mean, I personally
He's got a fancy walker. He's got one of those fancy walkers with the
but
seat
it's
on it.
hard to walk a dog with that kind of shit. Seriously. I mean, it's just crazy. So I can't say that about Sam because I get it. I mean, there's no way he shouldn't have a dog, period. But yeah, he's not physically able to walk anything.
I think he could walk himself into a mental institution really well, though.
Or walk himself off a fucking cliff.
He manages to walk into the parole office when he checks in. He manages to walk and go in that shower room and get a shower just fine. He manages to walk and go pick up his commodities just fine, but he can't walk his dog.
I agree, Jose. You're right, absolutely. But I also said that he shouldn't have a dog. He's sexually abusive to the dog. He picks the dog up by the tail, and the dog never eats the same food ever. Like recently, I had to switch Buff over to completely soft food. I've been watching her for a couple weeks, and I just noticed that she's really not able to eat the hard food anymore because she's 14. So now she's completely on soft food, and it's good. It's a blue buffalo home style chicken, whatever the fuck she's eating this week. But You got to be able to take care of an animal. And I'm proud of you, Jose, for giving up Rhodey because you were not able, he did not fit. It was not a good fit for y'all. So I'm glad that you gave the dog up. Just like when Vinny went to the hospital, he gave his cat up because it was the best thing for the cat. Sam doesn't give a fuck what's best for the dog. He really doesn't. He is just like Pat wasn't able to walk a dog, you know? I mean, you can't do that. I had a neighbor that had a dog and she just tied him outside all the time and he shit and peed in one spot. And I felt so sorry for that dog. I mean, it's just not fair to the dog. So, but I agree, Rotters. You know,
I do miss Sakari and Jose's dog though. I never got to meet Dog Lips' dog in person, but I got pretty close with Jose's dog. So
well,
and
Shikari
she
was
was
old and
yeah.
stuff. And Pat admitted it towards the end that, he really kept her for him alive longer than he should have.
But
So
that's why I don't
I'm
take
glad.
Wiggles when I travel because Wiggles can't even honestly with his little short legs and he can run all over the yard here and he's got free run, here. But he can't even walk up my little tiny steps that are a few inches off the ground to step up into the camper.
And
Much
Jose, you know yourself. You struggle sometimes just for food, and sometimes it's a deterrent for people to pick up somebody hitchhiking with the dog. I mean, I just drove back from Key West, and I saw a couple people hitchhiking, and it never occurred to me to stop and fucking pick them up. It's too dangerous nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't imagine, like, I will quicker give somebody begging some money, but I'll go get dog food for the dog. But I don't pick up hitchhikers. I don't know how you ever get a ride because I would, even in the slabs, people are like, I want to ride in the back of your truck. And I'm like, no, you can't, so.
well, see, Wiggles isn't a travel dog either.
Yeah,
Um,
some dogs. Buff sucks at traveling. She hates it. She hates being in the truck. She hates everything about it. She don't like to ride in the boat. She don't like any of it. But I take her with me because I don't want to leave her somewhere. She'd be more miserable if I left her. She's 14. She wants to be with me every second. She's right in the floor right now. So
Sam's getting that way with me. He's probably about 7 or 8 now, at least. I don't know. He's got maybe older than that. I don't even know. But
yeah, I
he
mean
would
they just
rather he
they
would
just
rather be traveling with me than be here with all the other animals. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yep.
I'm his animal.
Well, and that's what I told him, Jose. It's like a $250 ticket. So I would tell them, yes, you can ride back there, but I need $250 cash up front. And they're like, for what? And I'm like, if I get a ticket, I need to know I have the money to pay it in order for you to ride back there. So if you want to hand me $250 cash, hop your ass back there. And that's it. I never let anybody ride. And then in the front, I had, it was a pickup. So there was only room for 3 people if I didn't have the center seat up or down, whatever. So I just didn't. I usually took Tall Paul with me, so there wasn't room for anybody else. So, but hey, you guys, I'm gonna do a live tonight.
Yes.
So make sure you guys attend. Mark your calendar.
Are you gonna post a notice on it so I can
It's
click it?
already posted.
Okay, I'll go find it and click it in a little bit then.
Yeah, if you put notify me on there, it'll notify you when
That's the only way I can get a notification. That's why I was asking.
Yep. But all right, y'all, I got shit to do. I just got home last night, so we got back from the Keys about midnight, so I got tons of shit to do before my live tonight. So I just wanted to pop in, and I couldn't remember if you said anything about the guns, Stell, so I wanted to come up and see what happened with them.
That's what I said about him. Of course, Jessica, who knows everything. Everybody knows everything but me, right? And they're going, well, they're not going to let her have them guns. They're either going to let me have my guns or they're going to pay me for my guns. If they've already disposed of them, if that's the reason they're not wanting me to have them back, then they will pay me for them.
Yeah, they can't just take your fucking property. The charges are gone, so I get my shit back, bitch. That's how it works.
Exactly. They were even going to give me the cash money back that I wrote down because they took it, but they didn't write it down. But I had it was in my wallet. I had my prescription wrapped around it. They said they took the prescription, but they didn't take the prescription because I got a copy of it out in my van where they did not take it, but they said they took it. And that money was wrapped up in that prescription to go to the pharmacy and pick up my medicine.
Well, that's why you got the FOIA, so you can see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, you guys, I'll see you tonight at my place, 7:30 Florida time. So I'll see you guys there. Good night. Bye, Shetty. I hope I see you later. Bye, Lynn. Love you. Bye, Rod. Bye, Queen. I love you. I will see you
Okay.
guys
Yeah,
all
Nikki,
later.
thank you for coming up and letting us know because I wouldn't have known.
Yep. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys tonight. Love you.
Yeah, because I've got to go to the store today and pick up, I've got to get some kind of food. I picked up dog food and I picked up the kitty cat food for the tiny baby, but I didn't go get me any food. And so I'm having chips for breakfast. I don't got no food. Lori, good morning, sweetie. Yeah, and I picked up on some gossip while I was in Hot Springs too. It's going around that they're fixing to arrest somebody this week in connection with the death of my son. Now, isn't that strange? I got to wait and see if it's really something true or something that's maybe just being gossiped about. You never know. People gossip about a lot of stuff. But Sam called down to the Garland County Sheriff's Department and told them I didn't have nothing to do with her son's death. And then he went playing them videos of me on live streams on YouTube to the Garland County Sheriff's Department after he calls to tell them that he didn't have anything to do with the death of my son. Now, isn't that strange? Why would somebody call a sheriff's department in another state to let them know that they didn't have nothing to do? That would make them look guilty in my book. Maybe they're going to go and arrest Sam. I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know if it's true. It's what I heard. Yep, she's got things to do. I'm not doing anything this morning. I haven't even combed my hair. I got out and fed all the animals. That's all I've done so far. That's what first thing I do in the mornings. I go make sure, check my animals, make sure everybody's accounted for, and feed them. I planted a potato, and my potatoes sprouted, and I've got some tomatoes coming up. It's too late for them, probably. And I've also got some sunflowers coming up. Damn, you did, Shady. I was over listening to Sam talk to your stream, right? He was how do you say it? Commemorating it? I don't know, whatever he called that. But everything you'd say, he'd comment on it. And then he said you only had one person in there. When I went over and looked, though, it was down. So I think he was talking to your thing that was gone. He's probably over restreaming mine now. He was restreaming yours. Yeah, but he was restreaming you like he does me. If you want to come up, Shady, and say anything else, maybe he missed something, because I'm sure he's probably restreaming me now, because he gets nobody in his chat. Nobody goes in there and listens to him. Oh, that sounds good. Hmm. They're still in your greenhouse. Do they have? I wonder if they got all that stuff's got time to come up and do anything if you plant it. Well, my plants are overwatered. So a bunch of the leaves are turning yellow. I'm gonna have to go. It poured down rain hard yesterday. I don't know how much rain it been doing while I was gone, but I'm gonna have to go out and groom my babies this morning too. Hey, Shady. Yep, there you go.
Uh,
But yeah, I got up. I had to go feed my dogs, so I turned. I was going to listen because I heard him playing you, right? So I had to listen to it. That guy's stone cold nuts.
I
And he
finally
said that
made it
he
to it.
got upset because you called him a predator. I've been calling him a predator ever since I met him.
Well, he is one.
Well, in your case, he tried to rub his penis on your head. Okay. In my case, I call him a predator because he would sit in my basement and show his little penis and then pull his nutsack up over it. And then he would deep
Ew.
throat those hot dogs. He's a fucking predator. Point blank. Ain't no way around that. But here's the
But
one that's really going to crack you up. Last night he was on a Jesco's live stream, and I heard him. I just had turned it on. I was driving back from Arkansas, and I was driving, so I couldn't do nothing but listen. I can't type in there anyway. They got me blocked, right? But Sam said that his penis is average size, and now he says his group is called the uh, uh, the Banana Dick Army. He don't even have one as big as a banana. I think I'd rather fuck a banana. It'd be cleaner.
I think anybody would.
But his don't curve. He don't do nothing. It honestly looks like a Vienna sausage been sitting in that juice for a couple weeks, all shriveled up and shit.
Like the size of a female clitoris.
About that, I've actually seen females with bigger clitorises than that.
That's kind of
Some
bruised
women
their
have rather
ego.
large ones.
Yeah, I was talking about the mold in his vehicle, but somewhere he lost in translation. He thinks it's in my vehicle. My
Yeah,
fucking
look what
homestead's
Robert
clean.
said. Look, read that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's horrible.
the Vienna weenie in the stinkmobile. My God. Here's what it was. He was offering, he wanted to fix your horn for you. My horn
Yeah, it's a
doesn't blow either, but I don't take Sam and let him run off his leash and then have to blow my horn to get him to get back in the vehicle with me. You know,
yeah.
that's not what a horn is for. And that's
No,
all he uses his horn for.
no, that's
I've seen him
that's
do it every live stream. Honk, honk, and everybody around him has to listen to that and put up with it.
I've seen him do it in person.
All the campers around him, though, have to listen to that. What if they're trying to sleep and he's laying on that fucking horn, just trying to force a dog to come back to him that don't even want to be with him?
Right?
Hey,
Okay, I
Party.
did go watch a little bit of his little stream because I had to go see what kind of commentary he was making about me.
It was just nothing, and
My mom and I laughed our asses off on some of the shit.
like I
It's
said,
like,
he was offering to fix your horn, and
yeah.
said that you called him a predator.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I think he really got upset though when you was making fun of him for whining and snitching and tattling. I heard what he was saying, you know, and he was just commentary on what you were saying, where he
Which is
twists
lame.
everything to suit his narrative. See,
Exactly. Because he left out some of the other juicy stuff that I said about him.
well, he could have said that before I went over there. I really don't know. That's just the parts that I heard, and then I said,
Yeah.
"Fuck him, I'm going live."
I don't care if he double streams me. If he wants to give me more fucking acknowledgement and
Well,
let
he
other
used to
people
do his
hear me,
live
then more
streams at
power.
night, right? But because I go live in the mornings, he wants to do his live streams early in the morning. When I'm doing mine, he thinks he's going to pull my viewers over there to listen to his retardedness, and they're just not going to go over there. They can hear it
Yeah.
talked about over here all day long anyway.
Normally I'm still in bed sleeping, but I've been up since 3:30 this morning.
Tyler's here. He says Rodney's gross. Nobody's as gross as Sam, Tyler. Nobody. A
Oh,
little, a
and
little grossness is fine, but
we're not in Portland, for the record, everyone. Haven't made it there. We probably won't make it into Portland for another month and a half, because we got to wait for the heat to die down before I go inland with my dogs. Because God forbid if I go in and it's like 110 degrees and I've got my dogs in my vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So we just kind of
oh
like chilling, taking our time getting into Portland and stuff. So we're just taking our time up and down the coast.
yeah,
Because
that's what we were doing. We took our time coming back in that rainstorm yesterday.
no, well, wait, guys, they're like a block away. Seriously. Ah, I swear to God, my dog's got hawk eyes. Hold
Hmm.
on, I'm gonna mute you guys real quick. My dogs are barking.
Right in the old poop chute, huh, Rodders? I'm gonna grab me a drink of root beer out of my cooler because I put them in my freezer, but they're not cold. Uh, so
And it's because we're in an RV. Sorry, I'm back, guys. People are jealous of poor homeless people who have RVs. That's why they hate on us.
Hey, I found something better than a root beer. I found some of this. Get out, kitty. I found some of this mocha coffee, International Delight. It's good and cold. I put ice in there before I headed home yesterday. Oh, I sat on the kitty. Big ass on the cat. There you go. We'll move out and under my butt. Get up on the blanket and lay. He blends right in with that blanket. My blanket's gray, and so is the cat.
Uh-oh.
The new kitty.
Oh, the
You didn't see
switcheroo
him?
one?
Yeah.
The
See, I'm
switcheroo?
I'm doing a cat switcheroo again. See, there's the new
Aww.
kitty, and hang on. Look here. And there, hang on. Let me show you. There is the other cat that I do the switcheroos with. See?
Oh,
Yeah.
they're cute.
Well, Green Thing says I threw this one out on the back roads and threw it out and just threw it out like garbage and went on and left it. And miraculously, the cat reappeared. Ain't this strange? So I got another cat. Now we're going to switcheroo with them just to aggravate her. Yeah, I just got back. I just got back at dark 30, and it was pouring down rain yesterday, Lori. And I don't leave no food in here and food out and stuff because rats. I don't want rats coming in my truck, my camper.
No.
So
Yeah.
I don't. So when I get back from trips, I have to go get food.
I used to, when I lived in my tent, used to hear the tree rats drop out of the trees. It was so gross. Because once they hit the ground, you can hear them squeal like a little pig. Oh, and that's my new name. I did catch that part of his stream. I miss Piggy and Miss Hogs.
But yeah, but at least you're not hog titties. That's Joanne. Her titties hang to her kneecaps, below them actually. Right
Hmm.
just above them, I think it is. In that area of the kneecaps. They're huge. They look like milk bags. Really, for real. And they hang, and we all have pictures of it because it was on a live stream.
Oh no.
We saw them hanging under her moo.
Oh no. Yeah, everybody over there is like saying they're using you over there. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Who's
You gotta
using you
have
where?
exactly.
Do I need to go get them and yell at them? I
Well, it
will.
was kickstand on one of his new fake accounts because I block him on everything. So now he goes and creates more accounts just so he can comment, just so I can block him again.
I know. Well, he's been doing the same shit to me too.
And it's like, how big is your fucking memory bank, dude? Damn.
And why is he making all these gay names that he's been running in? Is he finally admitting and coming out of the closet and admitting that he's a bisexual?
I mean, it's okay, Kickstand, if you're trolling. It's okay if you are. It's not taboo these days. It's acceptable. You'll be
Right. Yeah.
okay.
Exactly. That's what I've been
You'll be
saying too.
fine. Everybody loves their LGBTQABC community. I can't keep up with the acronyms anymore.
Yeah, I've
It's
done.
like
I've done.
America is
Yeah,
let
the
go of the
pronouns and the
literature.
pronouns. Yeah, I forget all that. But here's the thing: we all saw Sam wearing dresses and earrings and makeup at Slab City, and he said it was because of the heat. Now wearing that skirt or whatever might have been because of the heat, but I don't think the earrings and the makeup had anything to do with heat. In fact, I don't like to wear makeup in the heat because it melts and runs all over my face.
Exactly.
So I think he was giving a little fibber there.
I think the last time I wore makeup was on my. Okay, I put makeup on my birthday because I do photo shoots on my birthday.
Every
Another
once in a blue
year.
moon, I just snap a new picture.
I like to do them
I
once
put
a
my
year.
mugshot up today.
I can't find my mug shot. I tried to Google it and I can't find it.
Well,
They
go
told me
find. I was gonna say you ought to find it and use it because mugshots are cute to use for your YouTube photos.
mine's really cute because my hair and makeup was done.
Nikki didn't look bad in hers either. Nikki looked pretty good in her mugshot. I was
I
the
went
only one smiling in mine.
see, I went to Smile in mine, but I got arrested in Multnomah County there in Portland. And I went to Smile for my mugshot. They told me I couldn't smile. They said don't smile.
They didn't tell
Like
me to not smile.
I was sad. I wanted to smile for my mugshot. It was like a free glamour shot. But I've tried to go online and look for my mugshot and they took it down or something. I can't find it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go hunt some case law down too, and maybe email some case law to my judge about my stuff, my getting my property back, because I know there's tons of case law out there that proves that they should have to give my property back, especially when they did an illegal search and seizure on me and my property, on me
Yeah.
as well. My person and my property were both illegally searched and seized. They seized me. Okay, that's how my personal got into it. They seized my property because they took things from my camper that did not belong to them. Here's the other question: why did they not search my van? And if they're the ones that stole my van and stripped it and stole everything out of it, then I want all that back too. Because they never even wrote down, and there was no pictures where they searched my van. So I think they took the whole damn van and then took it down. It was on the next street right over from where I was at. I think they took it over there out of the sight, stripped all my stuff out of it, and left it set. And then as soon as I got out of jail, the cops miraculously found my van and brought it back to me. Ain't that amazing?
How convenient.
That's what I said. And it was even more convenient that it was parked on the next street over from where I was at. Oh, I'm not going to let them get away with nothing, Lori. You know me. Honestly, until the day I take my last dying breath, I will fight these people. Because the judge did say also that, and she makes a decision that I'm not happy with, that I will have an option for an appeal. So, to appeal the judge's decision,
Yeah.
So, yep, 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 yep.
I want to go back to sleep, but like I'm the type of person once I'm awake, I'm awake. So now I'm just gonna be a cranky bitch today. So I'm just gonna flip everybody off today.
Oh, God, that would be so fun.
I did it the other day when we are driving up here because people are being assholes and shit. So I'm like, you know what? Since you guys want to be a fucking jerk today, you know what? I'm just gonna flip everybody off. I'm just gonna treat everybody equal. Since everybody assumes I'm a tweaker, I'm a homeless tweaker and shit. So here, let me categorize everybody else as being an asshole. So I'm just gonna treat everybody equally.
Yeah, why do they do that? Well, I mean, I don't get it. Now, I could see if you were, if you looked and acted and all that like a tweaker, but I haven't seen any tweaker, uh, any things to identify you as being a tweaker.
I'm a
Um,
fucking pothead.
yeah, well, what I'm saying is like, you don't have
Yeah.
shit piled all up outside your camper or
No.
when you stop and, like, like a motor transmission and some extra spare parts for a birdhouse or what, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Renters will pile anything up in their yard, anything.
Actually, do you want to hear what I've been sitting here talking with my mom. I want to get some garbage bags and I want to put like just random things in it, like and get a piece of paper that reads homeless props and tape it on everything.
Yes.
And so that way when we park, I can pull everything out and set up a prop. So when the cops roll up and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm homeless and I'm going to be like all the other homeless people because apparently you guys don't like cleanliness. So let me be like everybody else." But everything's going to have
No,
homeless prop written on it.
okay, now I need to present you with something else. Sam took off on a trip and was going to go pull everything out of his van, take the carpet out. And okay, what I want to know is what did he do with this carpet and all that trash that was in his vehicle? All he did was go out to a wooded area. Do you think he just left it all there somewhere?
He probably did because I've seen him personally leave his
I
trash
mean, even the
wherever he's
carpet, even
parked
that
at.
stink carpet in his van, he was pulling all that out. What he said.
Question is, did he? Has he shown the proof that he has new carpet in
Well,
there?
no, I don't. I don't know because he won't let us look on the inside of his vehicle. I think he did pull it out. That's why he don't want us to see it because he's dumped it somewhere on public property, you know, and
And
he
for
don't want
him
to get
to,
caught.
and
Yeah,
just
I'm
for the
sure he did
record, there's
too.
not really any BLM land on the coast. At least not in Oregon, there isn't. I throw that out there.
Well, it's gonna cool. It's gonna cool down, and I gotta let me get time. I'm going to see Rodders and Beckers before winter gets here, and I don't give a shit what happens. And Charles better come up there and hang out with me too.
Yeah,
And
we're
then that
just
may
wait.
be all of my meet and greets for up until spring again. But
Yeah, we're just waiting.
that's my last ones that I have on my agenda. Well, I was supposed to be going there, and I was I was taking my time, getting the van ready, going to wait for the check and all that. Well, to get the gas to get there. And lo and behold, if the lawyer didn't call and say I had to be there in court. So I had to postpone my meeting my favorite people yet again. But I did get
Yeah.
to meet another YouTuber that happened to be coming through my area where I was. And so I met with Joe Cool and we went fishing and hung out and had a few days to, hang out and visit together. Of course, you know what they done, don't you? Sam and them. They twisted it around that I was fucking him and we were sleeping together and taking showers together and blah, 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 blah. And we didn't do none of no such a thing. I let Joe camp in my van because he has a car and he's really tall, right? He's 6 foot something, six or something
Damn.
tall. He's real tall. And so I let him sleep in my bed in my van, and I went inside and I slept on my bed inside my trailer. I got a bed in there I sleep on when I go
Yeah.
there and I want to sleep inside. So I slept inside there with Shorty and the baby. Oh, by the way, that's my place that Sam tells everybody that got taken from me.
Mm.
They took it from me. So I no longer have it, but it's awful funny that I go there and sleep in it and
Oh, it's
uh
all illusion, honey.
yeah, it could be. I
That's
guess
an
that's right.
illusion.
An optical illusion. Yep.
Yeah. I We're just waiting for the temperatures to go down before we head inland. Then we're just gonna grab some stuff and then head back out and head back down to Crescent City area.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay, Lori. Well, I'll talk at you later, honey. I love you and thank you very much. She's such a sweetheart. You're going to go to Crescent City.
Well, I'm going back down there. We just need a break, you know.
Yeah,
It's
I wanted to go. I wanted to go down there with you sometime too. But like I said, until I get this property settlement over with the police, I'm not going to get too far away because of that. And once I get all that squared away, then I can go pretty much wherever I want. You know,
yeah.
see, Rodney and Becker's, they're just on the other side of Oklahoma from me, the other side of the state. I
Ah,
just got to
got
drive
ya.
across the strait over to visit them. It's not like it's going 2,000 miles down to
Right.
California, right? Yeah. But I'd love to meet y'all down there sometime or hook up with you, and then we could kind of cruise into Crescent City together. And um,
Oh, he's gonna go hang out by the police department. That's where he goes when
he's
he's
not
when
going
I
to because that's where I plan on camping. I'm going to park my van right in their parking lot, and I'm going to sleep in my bed in their parking lot. That's a public parking lot. They cannot tell me I can't.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell them that I fear for my life and I need their protection, and I'm going to sleep right there so they can protect me.
Well, that is their job, protect and
That's their
serve.
job. That is their job. You're correct. And we're going to hold their feet to the fire.
Hey,
So
you know, if they're looking for a check,
during our stay and our sightseeing tours in Crescent City, then the police are going to have to protect us while we're there from Sam.
uh, yeah. Well, since Sam's new to the area and thinks I stick around places like he does, you know, I don't. We come out to the coast during the summer and then we head back inland for the winter. We migrate. We don't stick around in one place. And it's not that we burn our bridges, it's that you literally got to keep on moving before, the cops tag you and fucking put you in their books as
Right, because once
homeless.
they get you blacklisted, as being homeless, and whatever in their area, they'll pick at you. They'll
Yep.
start fucking with you. No, I agree. And yeah, Sam, well, he makes shit up to suit his narrative,
He does. And it's really pathetic that, everyone believes everything. That's why when
Oh,
he
we
wants to
don't.
talk all
Not
the
over
shit he
here.
wants about me, he can talk
No,
all
I
this
got
shit.
27 people in here. Believe me, none of these people that are in here believe a word he says. Not even the people pretending to like him. They only do that so he doesn't block them when he's in
Yeah.
their chat.
Excuse me.
So yeah, I think that would be and I've been wanting to go to California anyway. I don't really want to go to Slab City because I've been doing some under the covers detective work, and I found out what's really going on with a lot of stuff there. So I'm not wanting to get involved. I go out there, they'll try to kill me. They really will.
The first time I heard about Slab City, this was like 4 years ago, about 4 years ago, and I heard about him for the first time in Minnesota because a dear friend of mine out there mentioned it. So, for a couple years on and off, I've, researched Slab City, like, you know, even talked to my mom, like, maybe we should go check it out. But then here comes Kickstand, and then find out he comes from the Slab City community. Now I'm really finding out what it's all about. And I'm like, nah, we ain't going. We're not going. They got too much corruption going down there that
Well, yeah, there's a big stink show going on right now there. So because they're looking for that spider guy that supposedly did something to a 10-year-old. But here's the
ugh.
kicker: there's no local warrant for him. There's no federal warrant for him. So I find out in the meantime that it's all because he was the main one supplying all the drugs to every camp in Slab City. Okay. And something happened, and there's no drugs because he cut the drugs off to them. So he pissed off a lot of people. So he had to make a reason to leave and get out of there, right? And so he would rather be known as a chomo than blowing these people off with their dope. Because, people, they get upset when they ain't got no drugs.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I used to fucking fuck around with that shit, but you know what? 7.5 years clean.
Well, I never did meth or heroin or none of that kind of stuff. Back in my early 20s, I did do acid, and I smoked hash, and took well, see, pills were popular back then. So we had
What are
the we
those?
had the black mollies and the yellow jackets and
Oh,
the
gotcha.
and the remember all the speckled eggs and speckled birds and you name it, this and that. So we had a lot of that kind of stuff. And the weed, mainly weed. It was mainly weed, but I loved acid. Man, I loved acid.
I've
I would
never
eat.
done acid.
Oh shit, I'd eat it all, man. I'd get orange barrel, purple barrel, purple microdot, blotter, window pane. I didn't give a shit how it was. I loved
Mm.
acid till I got a hold of some pure shit one time. It about killed me.
Oh,
That's
damn.
well, that happens. You don't know
Yeah.
who made it or what it's made with or anything else when you're doing it, but it was all good up to that point. But like I said, and I'll be 68 September 15th. And so this is what, uh, 40, 50 years ago when I did
That's
drugs.
forever and a half ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 20 lifetimes ago for me.
Well,
So,
with me, I was 29 when I touched the shit for the first time. I was 34, 35 when I stopped doing it. So it wasn't like I've been doing it my whole entire life.
oh yeah, and the Quaaludes, I forgot Nikki's Quaaludes. God dang. Well, and also I forgot the opium. We used to roll that up in our joints,
Oh, the
and
hell.
it was like silly putty. It looked and it's just black and sticky, but you rolled it up and you put it in your marijuana. I dated really rich guys back then. I'll
Hmm.
be honest. This guy was a real estate agent, and he had a bachelor pad. But me and him would go there, and he would roll us up so many. We would get so fucked up that we didn't get to fuck. He took all my fun. No, I'm serious. We got so high, we just lay on that water bed, just roll and roll and roll. We'd be so stoned. And then I dated the airplane pilot that had his own plane, and that guy, he was partier too. But I only date guys that have something. It's like Rick Crude. I think he's jealous because I get out and meet people and stuff. But that dude ain't even got a car. He rides a fucking bicycle, and he's got a closet full of dildos and strap-ons. You know, I
Yeah.
want a guy that's got a dick that's operational.
Yeah. No, I've been happily with the same guy almost 17 years, so I'm good.
Oh hell, I've been single for man way longer than that. Um, But I just don't go out looking for guys anymore. Plenty of them find me, and of course, I always play them off. Well, I had a date with the guy that used to own the Waffle House, and I stood him up. No, you know why? No, because he kept bugging me. When you going to be here? When you going to be here? You know, and when somebody's that pushy, I don't want to. I don't even want to be around people like that. That's
Yeah.
annoying. It gets on my last toenail, right? And so I just dumped him off and quit talking to him. Yeah, well, Joe and I went to Waffle House the other day, and the people in there, they go, "Didn't you used to work here?" I go, "Yeah, that's me." And but they had a new guy in there learning, and a little cook, the guy cooking, he did okay. The food was really good, so I gave him a $5 tip because he did a good job, and he's new and he's learning.
Yeah.
And so, but the food was super, super, super good. So
When
I figure he deserved it.
when I was 17, I was working at McDonald's in Michigan, and I worked the closing shift. And so after closing, we would all kind of mash over to Denny's for a late night, whatever. Well, my waiter, he was hella fine. He was like hella cute, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna leave him like a fucking $6 tip, right? That's a lot
Exactly.
for me back in 1998. Okay. I get home and emptying out my pockets, and I'm like, dude, I'm missing a $50 bill. What the fuck? I end up giving that dude a $56 tip. He wasn't
Oh
that
my
fine.
God. Now, I've seen people do that on accident.
And it's not like you could go back and be like, can I get my $50 back? It's a lost cause at that point.
Yeah, but I have seen other people accidentally do that.
It
And
sucks.
it's easy. It's easy to do, especially if you're tired, you're in a hurry, and after you just ate, you got your belly full, and you're not paying
Yeah.
any attention to your money when you pull it out, and you see a one on there, you just didn't see the other two zeros behind it.
Yep.
Hey, hammer time. Good deal. Yeah, we don't talk about him in here, hammer time. We don't care what he does. He can go find Rick Crude and play dildos with him for all I care. We don't care about that dude there.
Okay. I gotta see. Oh, that guy.
Yeah, we see. Here's the thing. Let me
Someone needs to
explain. Let
evict
me
him.
explain something to you. A lot of time, these new names they'll show up in your chat. They'll start talking about things like that are not allowed, and they'll keep talking about in the chat, and then they'll go report you and get your video shut down.
Oh, maybe they shouldn't bring up politics then.
Well, no, it's just about certain things. You know what I mean? When you're
Yeah.
talking about like getting rid of presidents and that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, and they damn sure probably they don't want you really talking about the COVIDs. They don't want you talking about nothing that is
Doesn't
it's in the
suit their
it's in the it's
narrative.
in the public news media every day, but they don't want us discussing it. See, amongst ourselves. So, but we can discuss the Constitution of the United States all day long, people. And I thought some of our constitutional rights, I thought we ought to. I'm going to start putting those in my title because every once in a while we might want to talk about a little something about it because they violate our rights every day
They
in, day
do.
out. I'm sure they violate you too, just traveling in your vehicle.
They do. And for the record, I
I
took all
just
my
got a
fines.
text. Rick, I heard. Don't even threaten me, dude. He says, keep running your mouth, in lover. You're a joke. I've proven you're a liar, he says.
We're in America. Everyone's a fucking
Ian
liar.
called me an in whore. Well, when you get a car, come talk to me. When you trade your bicycle in for a car. He's just jealous because I met Joe Cool. Okay. And this guy's a very racist individual who likes to stick dildos in his ass. But You
I
started
can't hang
this.
out with.
You started this. You ain't got no car, you pussy. He says, I have a car. If you got one, it's up on blocks and it don't run. I ain't seen no car. He ain't got no car. He can't even drive. He lives in the damn projects. He lives in the projects
Wait, how can he live in the projects if he's a racist?
because he's on Section 8 housing, and that's all he can afford because he gets a check
Don't
because
they let?
he's mentally unstable. But
Don't the
that's
trailer
okay, Rick.
parks let you
See
in?
here, see here's the thing. I caught you talking shit about me. Rick did a video about me and Joe the other day, talking shit about me. But he gets really upset if you talk shit about him. Oh my God, don't even do that. You know, he's one of them, like Sam. He's just like Sam. He's probably a predator too. We've already seen how he talks to all the women uh, in this, on YouTube. Period. We've seen how he
He
speaks
talks
to
to us
every
like
one
we're
of
his
them, not just
property.
me. It's
He
always
talk.
filth. It's always filth coming
Well,
out of his mouth. He
he
never
talks.
speaks to anybody with respect.
He talks to women as if he owns them.
He doesn't. He don't own fuck all. Like I said, he don't even own a car.
Like I tell everybody, nobody owns me. No one. Not even my man that I've been with for 17 years. He don't even own me. And he's okay with that. That's why I love the relationship I have with my man. There's no hate, there's no jealousy, no insecurities, no nothing. People can talk all the smack they want and our relationship still holds strong.
He's sitting in the basement now. He thinks we're going to allow him to come up here and scream at the top of his lungs like an idiot. Because that's all he ever does. He never talks with a normal tone of voice. He's also deaf and hard of hearing. That's why he screams when he talks.
Mm.
And then he does just like Sam. When he's not winning the conversation with you, he starts doing that same shit, that clown shit Sam does. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, he's lost his privileges because he'll come up and porn bomb me because that's the kind of
Mm.
shit he does. So no, he's lost panel privileges here. If he types in the chat, he will be blocked. Simple as that. He's not allowed here anymore because of trash talking me for no reason. So you just go right on and make all the little videos you want of your trash talk because nobody likes you, Rick Crude. Nobody likes you. Nobody listens to you. Everybody laughs at you. You're a fucking joke in this whole community, the whole YouTube, all the communities. Everyone I've ever seen you on their panel, they all laugh at you. You're a fucking joke. So get the fuck out.
Hey, Rodders. Sam's mom taught him how to deep throat. Oh,
Rick says,
Rick, go
Rick
suck a
Cruz
dick,
says he
dude.
has more views than me. Well,
He says
anybody
the
can
same thing
buy
about your.
views. Rick Crude, I could go buy views if I want views. You want me to go buy some views right now and show you? I could go buy views same as you can, dunce head. He got his social security check and he's buying some fucking. He says I'm scared because he's exposed me. Don't he sound exactly like Sam? And Sam's
Yeah.
fake exposing people. He's exactly him and Sam are two peas in a fucking pod. He needs to go be best buddies with Scammy. There you go. You need to go get on Sam's panel and go over and lick his anus. That's what you need to do. As a matter of fact, if you take one of your dildos and stick it in Sam's butt, he likes that stuff, Rick. See, I'm not taking your shit. That's right. That's right. He's calling me a trashy Ian living in a van. He's jealous because I travel in a van and he don't even have a car to drive. No, I don't live in a van.
People need to learn how to budget their
I've got
money.
property in 3 states, dude. I live in my van when I'm traveling. That's correct. Because it's a camper van.
I was in the second grade when my teacher taught us how to write checks and how to balance a checkbook and all that shit. Second grade. I learned how to do all that.
He's in there yelling white power and shit. Go look in the. Oh, no, he's sending me text because he
Yeah.
don't want to put that in the private chat. But that's
Well, he said
okay.
too.
So what you gonna do? You gonna dox me, Rick? Like everybody in YouTube don't have my address, my phone number, my. Believe me, they got everything. So dox away, talk away, do whatever you want. Do you know in the 4 years that my address and phone number's been doxed? Do you know that not one person's shown up? Have you got the balls to show up? He ain't even got the balls to show up around me. Okay, this right here is got to go, you guys, because we're taking all their comments out. Told you what he's trying to do. They're trying to get my channel struck. Ain't gonna work, bitches, because I'm hip to your games and I know what YouTube allows and don't allow. Bye. Now I'm gonna go. Hang on, because I got to go over here and block him right now. There we go.
I love the
All
people
right,
that love to
gone.
hit below the belt.
Go, went, gone.
Gone with the wind.
Yep, now you're gone, pussy. I know what
Poof.
they're up to. See, they think that I'm stupid. I've got a monetized channel, so yeah, I read the YouTube terms of service. That's what I said. That's why we don't talk about that in here, because that's what they'll do. They'll keep typing about it, then they'll go report your channel, get your channel struck probably, or your
Mm.
stream at least. But that's not going to work. And if you strike me, I'm going to tell you what I will do. I will counter strike you, and in that case, you have 10 days to go and file a civil complaint against me in the court of law. And that's going to cost you money. And you're going to have to hire a lawyer. And so if you think you can challenge me in court, you go right ahead. Because believe me, many have tried and I've won. Okay? I've won. And I will win. I always win because I know the law and I don't quit. So you just do what you got to do. And there you go with that.
Yeah, okay, baby.
Well,
I know.
because I'm not afraid of none of these pussies that come in here with their idle threats and their tricks and their bullshit. Hell, that was
I
probably
love that
Sam.
people they're like hundreds, thousands of miles away, and they're gonna threaten to kick your ass. Like, okay, I'll see you in like a week. Then is that how long it's gonna take you to travel? I love those
Who,
kind of
me?
people. Yeah, that's cold.
I travel slow. I'm like a tortoise.
Oh, I got a sign on the back of my RV. It says, "I drive slow to conserve on my gas. If you want me to go fast, then give me a gas card."
That's a good idea. I need one of those.
But I'm talking with Stella.
Tyler, he's so funny. He said this lady sounds kind of shady. He don't like her voice. Get
Who,
it,
me?
shady? Shady, and your name's Shady. Tyler's
I'm
got
only
some.
shady if you
Tyler's
make
jokes are
me.
on the kind of on the dark side, but they're funny still, nonetheless.
I got a morbid sense of humor too. It's not illegal yet to have a personality. It will be soon.
Oh, he's
Coming to
telling me to
America
don't
near you.
come to Texas. My time has come. Oh, and he's calling me a scammer. Honey, I'm getting paid by fucking Google. Fuck you and your low class, low rent, fucking dildo collection in your fucking government project's house with no car. Fuck you, Rick Rude. Right there. Fuck you, dude. He said, telling me not to come to Texas. What if I told you I own property in Texas? Scam bucket? Huh? What are you going to do about that? I own property in freaking Arizona,
Oh, Tyler,
Arkansas.
you're so
Hey,
mean.
I own property everywhere. He don't own nothing. He lives in Section 8 housing. The dude's got nothing. He's got no money but a smart mouth. That's all he's got on him. A smart ass mouth. And he's ugly. And he's got summer teeth too. Some are here, some are there.
Oh, Tyler's mean.
Tyler's cute. And Tyler has a nice package, unlike Sam. Huh?
He says I sound like a female version of Sam.
He's just aggravating you.
I don't care.
He's that Tyler's like that. He's funny. Does anybody
Well,
in here have anything to say? What is your all's opinion of Rick Crude? I know you've seen him on my panel or other people's panels. Anybody want to state their personal opinion of Rick Crude? Give me your
I
opinion
think
of Rick Crude, Tyler. Good morning, Carlos Z. I'm having a battle with Rick Crude. Except he's battling me on the text because I won't lie him on my panel. I don't allow trash bags on my panel. That's why Sam's not allowed on my panel and in my chats. Rick Crude has moved himself right up into the same trash bag with Scammy Sammy. And that's where you'll stay. And if you keep messing with me, not a threat. I don't make threats, by the way. But you won't all people in YouTube, nobody will ever want to be around you again. They already don't want to, most of them don't. You force yourself upon them. That's what you did here. You came in here pumping all my people for their information, everyone that come up, where you live, where you at. He's trying to get everybody's information. I knew what he was doing that day. He's a piece of shit, Tyler.
I was going to say that about his last name too. His name says it all for him.
His real name isn't Rick Crude, but what he doesn't know, that's just the name he uses. He doesn't want anybody knowing the name he used when he was a wrestler. But do you know how easy that's going to be to find out? I've got the best research team on YouTube, Rick Crude. We can find your real wrestling name and all your background. We can find every bit of it. He's got, yeah, exactly, Gigi. I've never in my life seen a man have a closet full of dildos like he's got. He's disgusting. See, Rick, I'm not the only one that thinks you're a disgusting pig.
I could see a female selling all that shit, but a
Well,
dude?
yeah, we have a female in here that sells that kind of stuff already. I'm
That's
not naming
different,
any
but a
names,
dude?
but that's okay if it's a female, you know.
Right. But a dude?
Yeah, I mean, what does he do? Bend over and stick one of them in his butt and show him how well it works? I mean, you know. No, I don't think men are supposed to collect dildos and freaky shit. Rodders, he reminds me of my renter. He reminds me exactly of that piece of shit renter I had. Do you know that after the renter moved out, I swear to God, we found he was a big man. He was bigger than Sam. Bigger than Sam. If you get my seriously, then I'm dead serious on this. He had oversized pantyhose, women's wigs. You would not believe the stuff I cleaned out of that mobile home. And I imagine if you have to go clean out behind Rick, you're going to find the same thing. I imagine Rick's a cross dresser.
Wow. The internet's is just full of surprises.
Yep. Well, like I said, it's just the things that he's saying. Um, my time has come. He's calling me a scammer. Um, Rick Crude's never gave me a penny because he doesn't have a penny to give. Okay, which is fine, Rick. I understand why you've never donated a penny toward my monetized YouTube channel, which you will never have. You'll never have a monetized YouTube channel. He says he gets more views than me. People like to view you only so they can laugh at you, just like they do Sam. Rick Crude and Sam sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, second comes the dildo, right up at the ass, and they both had a pillow. Yeah, there you go. See, I can sing too.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, he's probably got mildew on his dilders. I bet you he does.
It's okay, Papa. You're
He
okay,
speaks
boo.
very nasty to women, Gigi.
No.
But you know
You're
what?
so baby.
I may be the only woman in YouTube that's ever stood up to him. I'm good
You're
like
okay.
that.
No.
Boy, it's going to
Oh.
be a hot day today, Shady. What about where you're at? It's sun's
Um,
already coming out.
I think it's gonna be in the or the high 60s today. That's why I come to the coast in the summertime. I hate the heat. I miss the winters in Minnesota and Michigan.
I like Colorado. I don't like too much. I don't like a lot of snow. I don't mind a few flurries here and there. And but I just don't like cold. I don't like cold weather.
Oh,
Um,
I grew up in Michigan, so like I I want to
oh,
move
it's
to
okay. He's not
Alaska.
going to be here anymore, Gigi. If he comes into my chat, Gigi, you got a wrench. You have permission to time him out and then block him because I want whatever he says to be gone from my chats. So always time him out first and then block him. Yeah, well, he might. Yeah, Darnell, he might. He should grab one of them dildos if he does get a home invasion. Seriously, because then that way he might have a way to protect himself. Because believe me, if I was breaking in his house and he come at me slinging a dildo, uh, I would run more from that than I would the baseball bat. Oh, hey Tom, you people. Hey, let me go over and make sure you people's got their wrench. I think they do, but let me double check. Oh, Gigi, hang on. Sorry about that, Gigi. Gigi, I gave you your wrench. Oh, it's okay. He went and made him a new name. That's okay. Hey, Brack. That's good. Yeah, me too. That Darnell Jinkum. That's Rick came in a new name, by the way. And I just took it out right away. It's gone. It's blocked. He's very tall. Gigi, I gave you your wrench too, honey, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh yeah, he calls me every name but a milk cow, but I don't care because I am I'm a dirty woman. Yeah, I'm dirty, like Derty, dirty, not Dirty. That's Sam. Sam's dirty with an I because he stinks. I'm dirty with an E. Dirty.
Dirty, dirty, like the dirty
I'm
South.
dirty. Hell yeah. And so, like I said, I don't care. That pussy can call me whatever he wants, and it's not going to affect my life one iota, not one bit. He's jealous because he's jealous, I think, because he doesn't get donations, and I kind of feel sorry for him. I would actually send him a donation and buy him lunch or something, but he don't even have a monetized YouTube channel where I can send him a super chat. You know, I know he can get free food because he's in the projects and he can go get the commodities, you know. So he'll be all right. He'll be able to eat and feed his big ass. Yeah, there you go. You got your wrench. That's what I went and checked because I haven't got everybody. Everybody's not been wrenched yet. I'm trying to get them as they come in, but sometimes I forget.
Well, hey Stella, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna go curl up with my boo boos.
Hmm.
He wants his mamas right now.
All righty. Yeah, I got my little kitty here doing this, and
Okay, boo. I'm getting there. Now, like I said, I've been up since 3:30 and stuff, and I have to
well, Rick
now
Rude's
like
never going to get a woman. Never, never. He's racist. That's what he's been talking to me in chat, calling me the N word, right? But I'm not racist. But he can be racist all he wants. He's just not going to do it in my chat or on my panel or anywhere. He's never going to be near us again. I've got the get rid of him. He's on the hot list to get rid of. That's it. Just like Sam. Sam comes in, he's hot listed. Gone. And anybody else can come in and talk and chat and say whatever, and I really don't care.
Well, everyone, you guys have a blessed morning. I'm gonna go get me a small nap, and
All right, Shady. Well, thank you for coming up. I just wanted to
thank
let
you.
you know that, yeah, when I first tuned in on YouTube this morning, it was Sam I heard talking to your channel. Not, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's talking
Yeah,
to himself. He's weird. But anyway, I think you still beat him. Everything you said trumped everything he said 10-1. So
yeah.
keep up the
What
good
he
work,
says
girl.
doesn't bother me.
Oh, I know. He don't bother me either. He's just somebody for me to laugh at, just like Rick Crude is now on
Exactly.
the laugh at list.
Exactly.
We'll just be laughing at him forever. But come back whenever you get ready,
I
if I'm
will.
still
I
here.
like I said, I've been up since 3:30, and I need get me a couple more hours of sleep before I can actually not be a bitch to everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up in a little bit when I'm gonna do my live stream for a little bit, just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna go visit my babies today because I miss my baby loving. I gotta
Yeah.
love my babies.
My Spencer, because he's my dog that has the failing health, so he's more attached more than ever now. So he's looking at me like, get off the fucking internet and come curl up with me. So I'm gonna go curl up with him and take a
I
nap.
bet and honestly, I get $20 in food stamps a month. I bet you money, Rick Crude gets almost 300 in food stamps a month.
Damn.
I'm serious because he lives in housing.
I mean, mhm.
I've seen where he lives. He's stupid because he videos it and then tells me not to come to Texas. See,
Well,
he ain't got the balls to go hunt somebody else down, but he wants you to come hunt him down. You ain't worth it, Rick. Believe me, I got better things to do. Me and Shady, we're gonna go to Crescent City. Fuck you. We got more important shit on our agenda.
okay, I'm gonna catch up with all y'all later. Everyone stay blessed, be safe, and watch
Oh,
out for
I was
the
gonna give you an
narcissist.
idea. You can use listen, you can you can print his face out and put felon on probation with his criminal number and all that shit, his mugshot, and you can like plasticize it and tape it on the side of your van and drive around with it when you're in Crescent City. And there's nothing he can do about that because it's public
No,
knowledge and it's
because
true.
exactly. That's why Linda and Elias of Crescent City couldn't do shit when I took all their information and put it on my RV.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what needs to be done to him. And I'm just putting bugs in your ear here with this.
Yeah.
Um, but that would be the best. But get his
I,
mugshot, get his jail number where he was put in jail, and all you got to do is say uh felony felony probation, or you know,
yeah.
and put his picture up there. Just make sure that everything that you write on there is something true and public knowledge.
Oh, I always do.
Yep. Oh, I know you're smart. Definitely. I could probably learn a lot from you. But I'm just giving you some ideas for tormenting,
Oh
since he
yeah.
likes to torment you. No,
He thinks he's tormenting me, but he's really not.
I meant with
I
his
mean,
penis.
oh
Well,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't even know why I call that a penis. That is not a penis. That is a Vienna sausage.
It's a fucking peanut.
A peanut, yes, or whatever. But it's definitely not a penis.
No.
I've
That's the
seen bigger.
product
I've seen bigger penises on male hamsters. Okay,
that's
seriously.
the product of inbreeding. That's a birth defect because of
And they're on
inbreeding.
drugs, Gg. But they're normally crackheads. Yeah, up in the sports world. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, you could tell he's been in jail. That's why I can't wait to figure out his real name. I'll get his real name. It's not Rick Crude. I'll find his real name. And when I do, believe me, The criminal record will be posted on my community wall. So just wait for it, people. He shouldn't have stepped up to the plate if he didn't want his head batted off. That's all I can tell him. He hasn't figured out why I'm the troll queen yet. He will figure it out eventually.
Okay, well, I'm signing off, everyone. I'll catch up with you guys in
Okay,
a
bye,
few hours.
girlfriend. Tell your mom bye.
I will when she wakes up. She fell
Okay,
asleep.
go
Y'all
get
stay
some
blessed
rest.
and be safe.
You too, honey.
Okay, love you all.
I love you, Shady. But Gigi, you're correct. And they're sickos. We've already seen his perverted sick collection. Now we just need to come up with his jail and prison records. And I'm sure he has them. Believe me. With that mouth, that smart mouth he's got, and that attitude, believe me, he's got a criminal record probably a foot thick if you had it printed out and stacked up on paper or bigger. Yes, Brack, definitely. Just look him up, Rick Crude. You'll find it. He's got videos up about me. He's probably going to be putting a few more because this is what they always do. They think they're hurting my feelings and they're not. But yeah, Frack, you know what to do, baby. I love you, Frack. Yep, just wait for him to go live, which I doubt he will. He might make some videos. But if he does grow some balls to go live, we need to show up there, Frack. So make sure you ding his bell too. Yep, there you go. I'll have to come in. I'll have to come in as another sock account because I'm sure he'll block me too because he's a pussy. Now you see how easy this is, Rick. See, you could have played your cards two directions. You could have been hanging with the cool kids, or you could be over there snotballing in right there where you're at. You're gonna be snotballing the rest of your days on YouTube just because you fucked with me, dude. You do not realize what you have walked yourself up into. Ask around, Rick Crude. Ask around about me. Go look at my community page, Rick Crude, and see what I'm capable of. Go check it out. You're gonna see. Yeah, go check him out and then come back, Gigi. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna make you famous, Rick Crude. That's all he wants. He wants attention. He wants the front line. He wants to be standing up there, being the center of attraction. And all he's going to be is the center of attraction. People are going to be throwing rotten eggs at him. Okay, he's that kind. Nobody wants to hear his racist mouth, and his filthy talks to women. Nobody wants to hear you, Rick. Don't you realize that? Why do you think nobody wants you on their shit? Nobody. Nobody I know, anyway. And the only reason they let him up there is just to get a little more content when they're, when these channels that get low on content, they want yeah, for the wrong reasons. There you go, Frack. And of course, I'm going to have some my video people make me some videos. I'm going to get with Terry Golson and a couple others and see if they can make me some videos with Rick Crude and all his dildos. Thank you, Shady. Yeah, hit me up later. You're not going to find him, you people, listed as Rick Crude. That's not his wrestler name. I've got to do research on that yet and get his wrestling name, and then I can get his real name from there, and, you know, it'll be all over. We're going to have to do some research, though, you people. Sometimes it takes a long time, and sometimes I just hit it, boom, right off the fucking bat, you know? Yeah, yeah, definitely. Rick Crude is not his wrestling name. That's a fact. Well, Rick Crude was somebody else anyway. I don't remember who it was. He just uses their name. He's a clout chaser, you people. Listen, he was talking shit. He was talking shit about fucking about Joe Cool. And everybody likes Joe Cool. Nobody likes Rick Crude. Hey, Tommy. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Definitely. And that's all he'll do. And you know what? And you know what it'll do for me? You people, every time, just like Sam, every time he makes his creepy little video about me, more people come, more people hunt me down, more people got to find out what I'm all about, and more people will show up in my chat. And he says he gets more views than me. Do you see him having more views than me? I think not. Unless he's buying views. Like I told him a while ago, I said, anybody can buy views. I said, I can go buy views right now. All I got to do is stick a view bot in here. My views can go up from 27 people in here to 400 and something if I want it to. But I don't have the money to waste buying on that stuff. I don't waste money on the buying views and subscribers and likes and all that. Well, I don't. But he is evidently spending his poor little SSI check he gets, and he gets SSI. He does. He didn't wrestle very long. Ask him why he's still not wrestling. He's not that old. If he was a good wrestler, he would still be in the wrestling profession. I'm going to say he got kicked out. And for what reason, I'm not sure. But because he's not that old, he's a young guy. Okay. I know there's plenty of wrestlers his age and older that wrestle, box, all that shit. Hell, they even play football. So he got kicked out of wrestling. And we're going to find out why you got kicked out. That's not him, though. Yeah, he took that name because he's trying to hide, Rodders. He's trying to hide his wrestling name. He's trying to keep it hid. But I got news for him. That shit is all over the interwebs. All we got to do is go and look for it, and we're going to find it. Matter of fact, we can take his picture and do a Google search and match his photo up with wrestlers, and you could come right up on it really quick. If you've got the Google thing to match the photo, the face, just go in there and get a screenshot of his face and run it through the Google photo search for wrestlers, and you'll find him. Bam! That easy, Rick. That's how easy it is, dummy. Like I said, I've got the best research team on YouTube. And if we can't find you, then that means you're dead, okay? And we know you're not dead because you're an asshole. See, he wanted some attention, so he got it. I'm giving him the attention that he was seeking. See, messing with the troll queen, Rick Crude, is just as bad or worse than messing with the Boyds. Okay? You mess with the Boyds, you get the horns. You mess with the troll queen, you get more than that. He's probably still on parole, I would imagine. I'm sure I can find him on some parolee list in Texas. He's in Texas. He's not that hard to find. Oh yeah. Yeah. Did you find the one where he was shit talking me and Joe Cool? You people listen. I just recently met Joe Cool when I was in Arkansas. Yeah. We got we met up, we went fishing, we did a few things, went out to eat. But Rick Crude decided to try to smear Joe Cool because of his race, right? And that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen there. It's not going to happen this year, and it's damn sure not going to happen next year because we're going to hunt you, Rick Crude, like the dog you are. So you just keep right on, baby. Keep right on. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh, like I said, he's done the same shit on many people, you people. And I think it's his turn to get took down and out. Yeah, that's all he did was replay my video, restream my content because he has no content. He restreams my content or somebody else's because he is. He's dumber than a fucking stump. But he's from Texas. And if y'all want to go look up Texas wrestlers until you find the one that matches his ugly face, and then you found him. See, Frack found him. I told you. Hey, I got the best research team on all of YouTube. And if my team can't find them, believe me, they ain't gonna be found. Hell, Frack, we should start a private investigator business, huh? Yeah, like I said, hell, my records are out there. I got a criminal record. Go look at them. I ain't ashamed of it. I beat mine. I beat them, and I didn't take no plea bargains. Mine were all thrown out. 7 freaking felonies. Rick got stuck in prison for his felonies. So what'd you get caught with? You get caught with a lot of drugs, Rick? Hmm? Is that what you went to prison for? I'm sure you went to prison for something. We will find out, and we'll get all your criminal records, and I want to post them. I want to post everything about him on my community page, by the way. Well, he wants attention. He's going to get it. That's the only way. That's the only way you get attention from me is if you beg for it. And he's begging for it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, Rick, I'll show you how big of a whore I am. I'm a bigger bitch, actually, than I am a whore. Because to be a whore, you actually have to have sex with somebody, I think. And that's going to leave me out because I don't do that, especially with people like him. Yes, thank you, Frack. I've got a few. Yeah, I'm going to pass him on to a few too. He won't be able to go live. He won't be able to run a live stream because my script scrollers are going to come in and take his chat out. No, that's not his wrestling name. There was a wrestler by that name, Gigi, but that wrestler's dead, and he took that wrestler's name, which is probably against the law because that wrestler may have that name. What do you call it when somebody else can't use it? Oh, that's perfect, Brack. Thank you. Oh, you'll know, you people, because anything we find will be posted on my community page. I got two community pages. Matter of fact, I'll put it on both of them just so everybody don't miss it. And he's not even a good troll. He tries to be, but he's not even a good troll. We're gonna have to buy Rick some books and send him to troll school. Well, I mean he's the one that wanted the war, so he asked for it. You got it, Toyota. That's why most people don't even like dealing with me. There's a lot of them that would love to take a war on with me, but they know it's not going to get them anywhere. And we could argue the same war for the next 5 years, and they're still going to be in the same place, nowhere. And I'm still going to get the views from it. So, yeah, definitely. But I want all of his dirt. I want every piece of dirt on him back to the day he was born. I want to know who adopted him when his parents got rid of him and throwed him out because they knew he was a bad egg and they didn't want no kid like that. So we know he got adopted out. I want to find his adopted parents, his real parents. I want to find his whole fucking family. He was never here. That's right. That's right. They will crush him. Oh, I know, Frack. That's okay, honey. Definitely. And if you need me to, all I gotta do is time you out for a minute. It'll take all your conversations out of my chat, Frack. So let me know anytime you want me to time you out for a minute. Have a good and get on it. Let me know, Frack. You know how to get a hold of me. Oh, Hogger, I'd love to see him and Sam having a royal rumble in Sam's van. Hello, Andrew. Did you know that I'm the N-word whore, Andrew, according to Rick Crude? Yep, that's what he'd been texting me all morning, telling me I'm a in-loving whore. I'm going to show him what an in-loving whore I really am. And to let him know I know where he's at, Frack, I'm going to order him some butt plugs and ship them to his address. Watch. Big fat butt plugs. Big ones. Because I know his asshole stretched out from asshole to appetite. Maybe that's why they kicked him out of wrestling. Maybe he tried to come in there and wrestle, dressed up like a girl or something, or wearing pantyhose. I bet he wears pantyhose. I don't know. He's not been in here this morning, Stony. Charles must be busy today. He hasn't even been in to see me. It is hot, girl. It's hot already. I'm not kidding. Hot, hot. And the kitty's asleep. The kitty is sleeping. I got to find this other thing here and plug up because I got to get all this shit charged. All my, whatever they're called, charged up. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. I love these little bar strips. They're really good for plugging up a lot of shit. Ooh, it's hot. It's going to be hot, hot, hotter today, y'all. Christian, there's my Christian. Oh, okay, you people. Well, if you ever need me, honey, and you need a little help, let me know. I'll always be there for you. You and Frack both. You guys are always here for me. So if you need help, you just call on your mother, and she will appear, and she will help you. We need to sing these songs out, see? His Rick Rude's signature wrestling move is the flying baby gravy shorts. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let me know, you people. Hit me up. I'll shoot you my email address or something so you can I'll give you my phone number. And you could use a Google number to call me. Mine's a regular number, but you could use a Google number to get a hold of me. Rick Crude only uses Google numbers due to the fact that he can't afford a real phone. Rick Crude has to be near Wi-Fi just to be able to make a call. I feel bad for him. I'm not making fun of him because he's poor. I'm making fun of him because he's a dickhead, okay? There's a difference, just like Sam. You know, I don't make fun of Sam because he's poor. I'm poor too. Hell, most of us poor as dirt in here. But I make fun of them because they're pieces of shit and they deserve it. Yep. Call on your mother when you need a friend. See, sing that, Rick Crude. No, I don't. I've got everybody's number in here, you people. I've got Rick Crude's number. I won't even give his number out. Okay. Yeah, I'm that way. You can ask around. I don't give anybody's information out. None. I don't believe in doxing like that. Now, if I've got a problem with somebody, I'll hunt down their criminal record and I will post their public criminal record on my community page. But I don't out and out dox somebody and put their real name out. I'm not like that. Yeah, I don't take cheap shots below the belts. Yeah, that's what I call a below the belt shot. Yeah, I don't go there. Hell, I've got freaking ACs, Asmers, Joe Cools. I got everybody that's anybody. I've got everybody's phone number and they got mine. And I have never not once give out anybody's information, not a drop of it. So, oh, are you getting new skates, Stony? I wanted to learn to roller skate. I really did. But after I had to have my hip and half my leg replaced, I was really kind of scared to chance it. Yeah, my real name is Stella Fries, Fries, like French fries. That's my real name. And nice to meet you, Joshua. Yeah. But anyway, I got you. I got you back, baby. I got you. Believe me. Let him up. He'll. Now, Rick Crude tried to come up on my panel a while ago. I'm not letting him up here. He'll porn bomb me because I know what he'll do. Rick's the kind of guy that'll threaten you and beg you to come to his house and beat his ass, and then he'll call the cops on you when you get there. That's the kind of people he is. Oh, yeah, I got nothing to hide. You want my address too? I'll give you that too. Oh, Lord. Everybody's got my address, you people. Uh, at least probably 100, 200 people, maybe more have it. They got my real address, my real name, everything about me. Yeah. And I'm not mentally ill either. I actually passed the psycho evaluation. No, when I went to court, the judge ordered me to have a mental evaluation and I passed it. So that means I'm not cray, right? So, but now Rick Crude, on the other hand, I'm sure he hasn't passed a psycho evaluation. So at this point, we can assume he's just psychotic. I bet he polishes his fingernails to match his lipstick. We could have nail polishing day and invite Rick Crude in. He probably has every color nail polish known to man. I bet he's got all the cool colors. Show me your nails, Rick. I bet you money you painted them. You passed it. Honestly, you people, I tried to fail it. I really did try to fail it because I wanted to see how intelligent these psychologists really were, and they caught on. So, like I said, they cleared me because I truthfully tried to fail it. I think what did it was when I told them, I said, I'd rather be carried by 6 than judged by 12. No, I'm serious. That psychologist, she tripped at that. And that's what I think it was a dead giveaway why she figured out I was playing her. Yep, you just got to study. Well, actually, all you got to do is read people's minds. read into their brain and see what they're thinking. Well, she'd ask me a bunch of questions about this weird shit, and then she'd come back to this other thing, right? And she kept flip flopping and doing that. And I caught on to what she was doing, right? And so I started doing it to her, and she didn't like it either. What are you dogs out there doing? What are you doing, Whitey? Huh? What are you doing? There's Puppy out there. He drinks out of the chicken. He goes out and washes his feet in the chicken's water. $33 up in here, people. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. I want to see how many likes I can get today. That's why I'm running my like, share, and subscribe deal at the top, so we can see how many I get. If I get 33 likes, I'll be happy. I'm not going after the hundreds yet because, I don't. I'm not expecting those, but I want my 33. My 3-3. Hang on, I'm going to walk outside just a minute because I'm going to go. No, it's been raining. My plants are overwatered. Um, I'm going out here and get a little breeze real quick. But my plants look terrible. I want to go check the buds on them. Buds were popping out good when I left. I've been gone a few. Hey, Tam. Look, there's the wiggle wiggle. There's wiggle wiggy wig wig wiggy wig wig. He's a corgi. He's a corgi. And there's my baby. This is my guard dog. He's in the big kennel. I just built this kennel, by the way, you guys. I did. Me and my grandson. He helped me with a couple of things. Look. Okay, shush. Pull it. Anyway. Yep. See, I've got to let these plants dry out. Definitely. But look, they're frosting. Look at these nice things on here. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh God, and they smell so freaking good. But I gotta pick. No, we've had too much water. See the yellow leaves on there? I got to get rid of these. They're draining my plant. Look at this. Look at this. This just keeps right on going up. This bud starts like right here, and it goes all the way up to there. Pretty good size too. Maybe if it don't rain today, some of these will dry out and they'll get a little better. I gotta let them dry out really good because, like I said, there's been a lot of rain here while I was gone. And oh look, and look. Oh look at this. Ooh, look at this. Isn't this pretty? Look at that shit. Woo woo. I'm kind of picking a few off as I go. I don't want to get them all right now. I like to get some now, some later. Look at this one frosting up. Look at the frost on it. Hey, Buds. Yeah. Thanks to Buds and Hazard, by the way. These are these seeds came from Buds and Hazard's grow. Go check his channel out. If y'all want to learn how to grow indoors, Buds is quite the little expert. I'm just an old country girl. I grow outdoors, but they looking good, ain't they, Buds? See, I've been gone for a few days, so I hadn't really got to look them over and talk to them. But it's been raining here, so they got a little too much water on them, and so I've got a little bit yellow leaves I've got to deplete off of here. But once I groom them every day anyway. I keep all the bad leaves off because those bad leaves will sap them. They'll sap them down. Yeah, I only got one of the black grail ones that turned out, and the rest of these are the other ones. And there's only two of them that are sativa. That's these two right here. And you could tell by the skippy branches. Both of these are sativas. But they still, look at this big ass buds up here, man. Big old, yeah, they're getting big around as my freaking hand already. They're doing good. Thank you, buds, by the way. So yeah, hey buds, you still got my address? You can shoot me some more seeds. I'm gonna build a greenhouse next. And the greenhouse, I'm gonna start the plants in the greenhouse for the next grow for spring. Okay? Because I'm trying to keep this legal here, so I'm not growing too many at one time. That's the reason I only grew so many. But these, oh look, oh man, they're beautiful, just beautiful. I mean, beautiful. You can't get no more prettier than that, except for what the rain did to them, overwatering. Yeah, you don't want to overwater. And mine, they like to be misted. Mine do. I mean, because like I said, I do outdoor. You do humidity and I mist, which is basically the same thing. But for a old school woman, I think I'm doing pretty dang good. Pretty good. But I'm gonna come out here later and pick a few more leaves. I'm gonna get some of these yellows off now, but I'm gonna come out later and get some more. Oh, and some of these buds have they've got the purple growing up the stalk and into the leaves, and that's mostly these sativas. But see the purple? See this limb? See, it's purple. They're all purple up in there. And these are the purple, whatever it was you sent me. I done forgot. I got them tagged. I got each one of them tagged so I know what they are. It's just too hot. I can't read them in the sun. I got the heat. The sun's out kind of bright today. But anyway, I wanted to let y'all see this. But they're frosty as fuck. Oh, and they smell so delightful. Shake the plants to release the water. Oh, I got you. I see. Yeah, like that. Just barely. You don't want to. Yeah, like that. Uh-huh. I got you. Yep, I got you. And I'm glad none of these got really tall. I wasn't sure if they would or not, but they didn't, and that's fine. Because sometimes mine will get 12 to 15 or foot tall or bigger when you're outdoors doing it. But anyway, but they're, oh, my fingers, look at them just from picking those few little limbs. My fingers are sticking together, huh? Sticking, sticking, sticking. Because I pinch with my fingernails. And also, I keep the bigger leaves out of the way so the sun can get to the little sparkly buds on here. And okay, here we go. I'll get some more of these off later. But yeah, as soon as I get these dried out a little bit, we had a heck of a rainstorm yesterday. I'm not kidding. I drove through a little bit of hail, and then right when I got here, it quit, which was odd. Okay, but these are, I mean, there's just buds coming everywhere. They're going to be fantastic. I'm going to turn that camera back off. I'm going to go back inside it so I can read the chat. It's hard to read out here when the sun blast is on you. Hey, Tam Tam. I know. Yeah, you got plenty of stuff in there. You're all cool. My dog loves his kennel. I can't wait till I get my greenhouse built, buds, because I think I'm going to do it kind of like you do your grow room. only it's going to be a freaking a greenhouse. It's going to be outside, but it's going to be same like inside. Thank you, buds. I really do appreciate that because, man, you're great, and your stuff is beautiful. But you know, well, I'm not really a beginner. I just don't indoor grow. I've never indoor grown. I've always been an outdoor grower. It's all I know how to do. Um, oh, did I tell you what I used last time? I ran out of my green bicycles uh, to make my water, and I used this is called unsulfured black molasses, full flavor, and that's what I used to water them with last time because I ran out of my green bicycles. And by the way, thanks to green bicycles, you all, I used his fertilizer and his tea. That's what you make with the molasses is you make a tea and you water it with them. So, and we're going to give green bicycles a little shout out here because I want to post his. If y'all want to go look, I'm going to post his website. And that's if you go there, you can look up the fertilizer for all your growing products. You can use it on your garden. You can use it on your weed. Use it on whatever you want. But he has really good products there. Really, really good. And so there's his website. And if you'll go there, that's where you can order your green bicycles from. Oh, really? Yeah, and I'm using 7-gallon grow bags, buds, because they're lightweight, they're easier to move. Because sometimes I shift them around due to the sun. You know what I'm saying? If it gets too hot or if it's not getting enough sun, I'll shift them and move them. And I like those bags because they're lightweight and they're easy to move. I didn't know it released nutrients up to 3 years though. Because see, I will reuse my soil next year and just add a little, freshen it up, and reuse it, add a little more. But I'm going to build a greenhouse next. That's going to be the next project. I just got to figure out how I'm going to build it. I got to do some research. I'm not exactly sure how I want to build it yet. Um, but I'm going to do some research and see what the best way for me to do it will be. Because, like, I want to be able to put lights in there, heaters, uh, and put stuff in there so that it gets the right amount of moisture, the right amount of heat, the right amount of everything. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I thought I would do too. Do you know what I put in my mixed in with my soil, buds? I used wood chips. I put wood chips in mine. I'm a weirdo, but that's what I'll do next. And I put fishing worms in mine too. Mine have fishing worms down in there to work that soil. I notice a lot of people use worm castings, but me, I just threw in the regular worms. Boy, it's hot. It is hot, 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 people. This little kitty is so cute. He's laying down there playing in the floor. Buzz, I got a new kitty. I gave my granddaughter a present, and she says, "Oh, and I have a present for you, Nana." And she had got me a little kitty about 2 weeks old. It's a little bitty thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm just using the local worms. Uh, they're whatever grows in the dirt here. They get really big and fat though. But the red wigglers, yeah, you're right. They are the best. I just didn't want to have to buy any wigglers, and so I just used what what's naturally here. And honestly, I think next year I'm gonna salvage. We got a big mound of this red clay, sandy soil up here where they put that new septic in, and I'm gonna get me a bunch of that. I'm gonna fill my bags, bring them down, pull them down here, and I'm gonna set them to the side because I want to use that dirt or that soil, and I want to mix a little bit of that in with my soil next year and see how that works out too. Because I'm thinking that red clay is going to put some other nutrients in there. And it's just sand. It's just a sandy red clay soil. That's all it is. It's ooky. I know these fire ants love it. And if the fire ants love it, you know it's got to be worth something. But here in a little bit, I got to go. I do need to go to the store and get some bread and stuff. And I've got some lunch meat, but I need some tomatoes and some fresh bread. I don't remember. I need a few things though to eat for myself. I got the animal. I always buy my animal food first, and then I worry about me eating later. So I'd actually like to get a piece of hamburger meat and make some in a pack of taco seasoning and make me some tacos. I'm just looking here. Um, let's see what's going on. Well, I think I'm going to get off here, people. Later on this afternoon, if I get unbusy, I may do another little short stream. Nikki's gonna for sure doing a live tonight, and I'm not sure who else is, but yeah. Oh, Buzz, but like I said, if you do still have my address, um, the one in Oklahoma, if not, let me know and I'll get it to you because I quit using that uh whatever that them other social medias. I'm not using any of them, but I've got your phone number and I can give it to you through there. Yeah. But yeah, so if you have any extra seeds, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can gather some up for my, they're going to go in the greenhouse. I got to build it though. But I was going to say, try to go ahead and have some seeds ready. Thank you very much, Buds. I really do appreciate it. And you keep up the good work with your little garden because your lady's looking good, looking real good. You make me jealous every time I see them. But I understand we're growing two different whole situations, but yours are perfect. I'm even thinking about experimenting with some aquaponics next year. Maybe this is a maybe, but I've got to build me an aquaponics pond first. And this soil is really hard to dig in, so I'll have to figure that out when I get to that point. But I'm seriously been thinking about aquaponics and maybe even growing some lettuce and stuff in the top of the water, but using the water to actually fertilize the plants. To water them and fertilize them, and then let it come back down with the fish. Have the fish in there, and float me a few tubs of lettuce and stuff up on top. Anyway, it's my idea. May or may not get completed by next year, but because I'm old and slow. But the greenhouse is a very important thing for me. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it, you know, how long and how big I'm gonna make it. It's probably going to be short when I first start, and then I'm going to add on to it. So that's probably what's going to happen. I'm going to build it, a certain size, which is it going to be great big, but then I'm going to make it to where I can add on to it as I go, so I can add more space, and that's going to be that. But anyway, I love all y'all, and thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it, and don't forget to hit the like on your way out if you haven't done it already. Um, with a 50-gallon fish tank, huh? I've got these tubs, these black plastic tubs out here. But what I was going to do is just dig the hole. I'm going to fix a tarp down in it to hold the water. Those heavy duty. They got some that are rubberized. I'm going to use one of those and actually build it into the ground. Yeah, I think I've got a 50 and a 150 or 200 out here right now. The 50, those black tanks, black plastic, whatever they're called, those big tubs. But that biggest one's what I want to use. So we'll see how it works out. Yeah, I'm going to do a little more research on those too. And we're going to go down here and drop the minnow trap over the bridge, and we'll catch us a bunch of minnows to go in it to start it with. Because those are easy to catch. I won't have to buy them. There's nowhere around here that sells fish bait, sells minnows and stuff anyway. So we're just gonna go down, drop the minnow trap off the bridge, leave it overnight, and come back with some untelling whatever kind of fucking minnows. As long as I don't put no crawdads in there. There's lots of crawdads too, but them crawdads will kill my minnows. So I'm gonna have to make sure I don't get none of those in my tub. But anyway, I'm gonna get out here because I want to go see my babies, and then I got to run to the store. So let me run see my daughter real quick. I hadn't got to see her since I got back. But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time this evening if I get time, and if not, it'll be tomorrow morning. So everybody have a great day, and thank you again, buds, too. For what you've done for me already, and all that. But I love you, buds. I do. Sexy ass man. Anyway, bye bye.